Hassan in Slough. Hassan, what's your view?
Hello, David. Well, I think it's going to take a generation for this hate to go away. It's really down to the parents to actually instill the values of tolerance, mutual understanding with their children. And that's how I'm prepping my daughter. She's 8 years old. And the two ways are...
How old is your daughter? Sorry, I missed that.
8 years old.
8 years old. Go on.
Correct. And two approaches I'm taking. Number one is warning her about the dangers of the internet, because a lot of these extremists will get their values from recruiters within the internet. They're not going to, the Muslim extremists will not listen to the imams at the mosque because they think these imams are paid agents of the West. So the recruitment will be there over the internet, and to warn her about the dangers of that. But also, I've taken my daughter to church during Christmas, Christmas Eve, midnight, taken to a Catholic and Protestant church, so she understands what Christmas actually is. I've taken her to a Hindu mandir, and today is a Sikh's Naga kit.
Well done you, Hassan. Well done
Thank you
you
very much. So today I'll be taking her to have a look at what the Sikh Naga kitten actually is. So that's how we breed tolerance. And I myself, I have dealt with Muslim extremism before when I stood for Parliament in 2005. And also earlier, when I was at university, an extremist tried to recruit me to the Mujahideen. So I do know the mind of the extremists, and they have no basis whatsoever from religion to do what they're doing. So what they have to do is use politics, foreign policy, bombing civilians, etc., to justify
Hassan, because you raised also your daughter and her internet, social media, and you're trying to warn her. She's 8 years old, so, good luck with that. I mean, I've got kids a little bit older and younger, and one of the things that's happening with social media is the silos down which young people can fall, and it can be very, very simple. YouTube, Spotify, you listen to a certain kind of music and it feeds you more of the same kind of music. So if you're listening to one piece of drill music, and it happens to be drill music that's misogynistic or violent, about living up as a gangster, it will feed you another one, and then another one, and then another one, and another one. And it struck me the other day that when I was growing up, I was exposed to all kinds of music: country music, folk music, reggae, soul. I used to take the top 40 on a Sunday, like a lot of listeners who'll be of a certain age, but you had a variety. And I worry that you, in the world that we live in, you can go down these rabbit holes, and those rabbit holes can take you into a hate-filled place into which you're not exposed to other things, particularly if you haven't got parents like you, Hassan, that makes it your business to go out and expose your children to other ways of life and other points of view, to create the basis for love and empathy and not hate. Hassan in Slough, thank you so much for calling in. You're listening to me, David Lammy, here on LBC.